Hey guys, assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel. So today it's something different. I'll be doing on one of my model. This is Yas. You can call her Yas or Yasmin Bashira. And today she volunteered to become my model. So right now I'm putting the SK2 Cellumination Essence to make her face glow a bit, because as you can see her skin is a bit dull. So yes. So moving on, I'm gonna use a primer. As you can see, she's having fun singing and shouting. This always happens. So I'm using a primer from, I'm singing also. We can be crazy girls, but moving on, I'm using a primer from Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm focusing more onto her T-zones and around her nose and her chin. And when it comes to concealer, this girl really needs orange concealer under her eyes because she is an owl. She don't really sleep, I guess. So yeah, I'm using an orange concealer from NYX, and this is the LA Girl Pro.Concealer in green. Obviously, I'm just gonna do it as in to hide in her blemishes, redness, and her under eye circles, her dark circles. Moving on, I'll be using the Makeup Forever foundation. I'm in the color 128. I'm not really sure, I'm just gonna link it down below. And yes, I'm just gonna spread it. Then I'm just gonna use my beauty blender and just blend it all over her face and down her neck. Then for highlight, I'm gonna use the Garnier Roll-On Tinted Concealer for highlighting under her eyes. And as per normal, I'm just gonna blend it with my sponge, my trusty sponge. I can't live without this sponge. Then I'm using a setting powder. This is from Australis Ready Set Gold Finishing Powder, just to bake her under eye. And yes, she looks crazy right now, but she's gonna look amazing when it's all done. So while it's baking, I'm just gonna use a eye base. This is the NYX Concealer. And I'm just gonna put it all over her lid as a base. No worries, I'll just put the product list down in the description box just in case you guys want to double check or you're not really sure what I'm talking about, but yeah. So yeah, she kind of like Snapchat what's going on. So then for her eyeshadow, I decided to do some smoky eye, purplish reddish kind of smoky. So I'm gonna use the this is not Australian, this is BeautyUK palette, the Mascara Posh palette. But before that, I'm using a NYX eyeshadow in the color white. It's just a white eyeshadow, just put it all over her eyelid. And then I'm taking a crease color. I'm using the e.l.f. pressed powder in the color toffee for her crease color. So I'm just gonna blend it all over her crease, and yeah, I use a little bit at a time, so I'll just build up the color to my own liking. So currently I'm using a black eyeshadow. Any black will do. I'll just put it at her outer corner and her inner corner of the eyes, and I'm just leaving the middle blank because I'm gonna put another color in the middle. So I'm trying to blend both of the color together, but keeping the middle untouched. So I'm just using a clean brush to blend it together. after blending the black color would be like a bit fade out, but I tend to tambah, add on, top up, add more. I'm currently finding the right word, but yeah, you get what I mean. Then now I'm using the color from Masquerade. This is kind of a reddish maroonish color. I'm using it at her middle, those that untouched lid, which is the middle one. So then right now I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush to add on the black color to make it more intensify. So yeah, since Yas has such a small eyelid and it's very hard to work with in my opinion, so I need to use smaller brushes when I do her face. So yeah, after putting the color, as in like after putting the black using the flat brush, I'm gonna blend it with a fluffy brush. This method I learned from Nicole. She actually said that it's better to put using a flat brush and then you blend it with a fluffy brush, then it will make it look better, which is true, and I agreed with that. As you can see right now, I'm just blending the black color, and then moving on, I'm just gonna, so yeah, as you can see right now, I'm just filling her brows with an eyeshadow from the BeautyUK palette. So as for now, I'm using a dark brown eyeshadow and putting on her bottom lashes to make it more smoked out. As you can see, I did her liner and her falsies off camera. That was because I knew it's gonna block all the time. It was blocked by my own body. So yeah, and moving on, I'm gonna contour her face. I'm using the Australis contour. Wait, this is the AC on Tour contour and highlighting kit. Then I'm putting a translucent powder or below her contour to make it look more sharp. I'm using the Australis Ready Set Go. It's the same as the one I put on her under eye. And yeah, moving on, I'm gonna use a highlighter. This is my favorite one. This is from the Blam Mary-lou-manizer, and yes, I'm in love with this. I can go crazy. Yep, current favorite is the Balm one, but I heard that the Becca Jacqueline Hill Shampoo Pop is in Singapore, so I might just buy that and give it a try, because I don't know why currently I'm just into shimmer, highlighting, glitters. I can go crazy. So just clean off the translucent powder. Then I'll be using a blusher from NYX. Oh yeah, before the blusher, I'm just gonna contour her nose, as she actually has a good nose. Good nose. She doesn't need contouring her nose, but yeah, I just like to do contouring of nose. I'm using the e.l.f. pressed powder in Toffee with a small angled brush and contour her nose. As you can see, her nose looks extremely sharp and awesome. then I'm moved on. I'm using the Becca. You see, I've been thinking about champagne pop all the time. I'm using the Blam Mary-lou-manizer to actually highlight her nose, and her nose are amazing. I love her nose. Look at how nice her nose are. Wow. Oh, then highlight her cubibles. That's my favorite part to highlight. And her chin, and a little bit on her forehead, and more on her cheekbones. Told you I went crazy with the highlight. And moving on, I'm gonna use a blusher. I think it's a blusher time. Yeah, a blusher from NYX. And I forgot the name of the blusher, but I'm just gonna put it down in my description box if you guys are wondering what color is it. So I'm using a brush from MAC. This is like a stippling brush, but I'm using it for a blusher. And then moving on, for her lips, I will be going on with a purple kind of look. No wait, a purple lips. This is by, I'm just I'm just outlining her lips with the Wet n Wild Lipliner. And yeah, I forgot the name. I'll just link it down below. Then I'll be filling in her lips with the BeautyUK